My name is Shervon Johnson, and I've been working with the Wade family for the past 7 years, since 2012. The overall mission for the resettlement programs is to help the refugees arriving become self-sufficient. I've worked with ACC for 11 years. We are one of 3 refugee resettlement agencies that help the families with different job trainings, making sure medical needs are met, mental health needs are met. The ultimate goal is for them to come here, receive our services, and then be able to take care of themselves and their families in the future. The state offers many different programs for newly resettled refugees, including ESL classes, job preparation classes, and parenting classes. So over this 11-year period, I've seen the families come and start brand new lives here.
I left Sudan when I was 8. We were separated by the war, so I left with my dad because my dad was a truck driver. We basically traveled through a lot of countries like Benin, Cameroon, Nigeria, and then we finally came to Ghana. We're in the refugee camp about 8 years. The feelings of moving around from a country to a country is really hard.
I believe ACC, as well as its partners and its other networks, are very important for the families that are resettled here because it gives them a sense of belonging and community.
One of the challenges we faced in the refugee camp was people not accepting you for who you are, and so we were just trying to find a place to be and just belong. So even though there was a lot of bad things going on around the camp, I kind of like stick to soccer, learning how to kick the ball, learning how to chase the ball, try to keep myself busy. That's when soccer really became part of my life.
The process to get here for a refugee is very hard, it's very complicated. A lot of the families will spend anywhere from 1 year to 20 years in a refugee camp waiting to be interviewed, waiting to have medical screenings done in order to be able to come to the US. They basically have to start their lives over.
My name is Hiba. I go to Denver South High School. I was born in Sudan. My family came to the USA when I was 10 years old. Before coming to the USA, we spent 2 years in a refugee camp in Ghana. During that time, it was really difficult because we were separated from my brothers and my dad. I took the ball with me because it was something that me and my brother had in common. It was like a bond, you know. I guess I picked up the sport because here in Colorado I made the varsity team my freshman year. I now have a full-ride scholarship to Johnson & Wales. I start in the fall.
In my country, there's not many girls that play soccer. It's really great that Hiba got a scholarship to play in college. It means a lot to my family, and my parents are really proud of that.
Even if it's not financially, a lot of them pay back their time with us.
I do some coaching here at my work, at my part-time work at ACC. I coach the co-ed soccer team. Soccer it's a great game, it's a way of life, and I personally, when I'm going through something, I just pick up the ball and go to the park. Sometimes I pick up the kids from school and just talk to them because we share the same stories. In the camp, I never dreamt of playing professionally. I think being a refugee and a professional soccer player really means a lot to the youth that are here, that are refugees. I hope I can inspire other kids to try their best, no matter what situation they may be in.
A lot of the refugee families are able to contribute back to the community by opening businesses. I think it's very important that the world know that this refugee is here to contribute, and they're just here for a better life. And with support, that person can achieve a better life. The reason I've done this work for so long is it never fails to amaze me how hard these families are willing to work. It never fails to amaze me how much they've actually been through in their life, and they still go. A lot of the families before they came to the U.S. had no choice on what happened to them. So when they come to the U.S. and they come to Colorado, we give them choices.
It's not easy to come to a new country. You have to leave everything behind.
Being a refugee, it happens out of the blue, and we didn't have a choice, but of course we want to be alive and we want to live a better life, so we had to chase that. They took a lot of time, patience, a lot of prayers.
If the programs that we have in place now were not available, I believe the refugee families would get lost in the system. There is a lot of work that we put into making sure that the families understand the world that they've been thrown into. We feel compelled to help these new community members because they are a part of our community. My name is Shervon Johnson. I am the lead family stabilization specialist at the African Community Center, and refugees are welcome here.